This is the President's first state visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and is the first of a Philippine president in the last 8 years. The state visit is an opportunity for the Philippines to stress that bilateral relations founded on people-to-people ties can strive for stronger partnership for progress. The President, in his meeting with His Majesty the King and the courtesy call of ministers of the Cabinet, can discuss the expansion of the different areas of Philippine-Saudi Arabia cooperation, express appreciation for assistance to Mindanao, specifically on the pursuit for just and lasting peace, explore new growth areas in two-way trade and investments, discuss closer cooperation on security issues, that is, terrorism and violent extremism, trade in illicit drugs, and other transnational crimes, and to express appreciation for hosting Filipinos in Saudi Arabia, and to discuss labor issues confronting overseas Filipino workers. The President will also meet with Saudi business leaders to push for the Philippines as an investment destination of choice. The President can stress that the Philippines is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, with growth anchored on strong macroeconomic fundamentals and a leadership resolved to bring genuine reform, combat corruption, and address criminality. The President will also meet the members of the Filipino community to thank them for the support for the Duterte administration's reform agenda. End of statement.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. You did mention something about OFWs on death row. May we know ano po ang mangyayari dito? Mayroon po bang reality na yung sinasabi po ng Pangulo bago siya lumipat papunta rito na may iuuwi po siya ng mga OFW na nasa death row?
Alright, I think we need to be very careful in delineating the two aspects, okay? When he was asked about the death row matter, we need to clarify that first, the process has not yet reached the level of the king, in which case there is no place for us to be asking for clemency at this stage, so let us wait for the process regarding death row issues. However, regarding amnesty, he did make mention that he would like, or he's planning to bring home some of those who will take advantage of the amnesty program regarding violators of the immigration rules.
But our president is going to talk about this to King.
Which one? Which in particular?
Yung mga nasa death row.
Like I said, it is not yet the place, it is not time and the place yet to discuss the matter since it has not yet reached this level. Okay, so only when it has reached this level.
So sigurado po yung mga nasa amnesty.
Okay. Next question.
Mike.
Meron na ho bang amount ng expected investment pledges to be generated?
Ay, hindi po wala pa pong signing, so we just have to wait on that.
Sir,
Yes.
Congen Arribas has already mentioned about yung pag i-release ng Presidente, yung tungkol sa drugs. Kasama po ba yun sa definite na
Ano po in particular sinabi niya? What was it?
Cooperation daw in combating drugs.
Yun po is, I think that's going to be one of the items that are going to be discussed. For example, discuss closer cooperation on security issues, especially terrorism and violent extremism, and trade in illicit drugs. I think that would be one of the topics that will be dealt with.
Pag-uusapan mo ba ng mga kaso o Filipinos na involved sa drugs?
Patungkol po sa yung nasa death row, is that what you're saying?
No, hindi naman po natin nasa drug. Yung mga drug-related cases on mga Filipinos.
Maybe. We'll have to verify that.
So ano pong expected na tulong ng Philippines from the Saudi to
That's something that will have to be that will have to be clarified, that will be amplified on later when I believe that tomorrow acting secretary will be facing the press also. We can clarify that with him. Yes, sir.
There have been reports that said cooperation on anti-terrorism would be one of the things on the agenda of the President. Bago lang po nagkaroon ng isang attack sa Bohol involving the Abu Sayyaf, which is known to be associated with the Jemaah Islamiyah. How would Saudi come into this scenario? I mean, papaano po natin pag-uusapan kung ano yung makukuha natin from Saudi Arabia in terms of cooperation against terrorism?
Regarding, you mentioned two things. We still have to further clarify the identity of those who waged the attacks. On the other hand, regarding the support, it will have to be worked out on, especially in terms of most probably policy. Yes. Yes.
Sir, with regard sa amnesty, sasagutin pa ng pamahalaan natin yung air ticket ng mga mag-apply na amnesty?
Subject to final verification, but sa pagkakaalam ko po, the President has offered to charge our plane to bring home some. Yes.
Any statement of the attack in Bohol?
Right now, there's no statement that we can. We'll wait on Sec Jun Esperon to endorse Sec Delo tomorrow.
Sir, do you have details if possible the improvement of halal rating ng mga Filipino products?
Pag-uusapan po nila yan, I think that's going to be one of the matters that's going to be, the agreements to be signed on are, let me check that. Number one, memorandum of understanding regarding political consultations between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Department of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Philippines. At saka po, agreement on labor cooperation for general workers recruitment and employment between the Ministry of Labor and Social Development of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Department of Labor and Employment of the Republic of the Philippines. Wala pang specific tungkol sa prices. So, it may be something that may be raised up later with Secmon Lopez. Yes, sir.
Sir, bakit po kasama si Amy Marcos dito sa trip ni President Duterte? Ano po yung purpose?
That we verify that. But she has been on certain trips, especially with business-related trips.
Sir, yung si Imo Kauson, you said a while ago in your statement that she will boost the morale of OFWs here in Saudi Arabia. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, basically, it's a very simple matter. Ms. Mocha has a large following in the area, and they wanted to help fellowship with her. So it is a question of basic fellowship and encouragement.
Sir, who is funding her trip to
We can find out, we can verify. But I believe she was invited.
Sir, did the fact that 77% of those who voted here voted for President Duterte influence the decision to visit Saudi?
I'm sure that's part of that. But that's, the president is very appreciative of the support of the people. He's very close to, especially those who work, those who labor. He's very close. Their condition is very close to them.
Just a follow-up, when you said Mocha Uson was invited, does that mean the government funded her trip to the Middle East?
She was part of the entourage, so I suppose. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming she was. Yes. Yes.
Sir, we also saw MMDA Chairman Francis Tolentino, sir. On what capacity was he?
I'm not entirely sure about Sir Francis. No? I saw his name, but I'm not sure if I met him, if I saw him during the...
Sir, he was in the video of the RTVM, sir.
of
of the RTD?
fuera in the
In the
plane?
guest palace.
In the arrival. Okay, let me verify that.
Sir,
Yes.
did the President also extend invitation to the members of the royal family to visit the Philippines?
I suppose that will be part of a, what do you call it, part of the complement, part of the protocol,
But he hasn't made any invitation yet.
as far as I know.
What about Saudi's role in the development of Mindanao, particularly the Moro areas?
Well, already they have, in fact, they have already extended much assistance to Mindanao. And that is specifically for that, the President will make mention about appreciating them, thanking them, especially on the pursuit of just and lasting peace. Anything else?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
yung kay Arthur Las Cañas, sir, yung willingness niya na makipagtulungan sa International Criminal Court para sa pando na reklamo sa Presidente, ano pong masasabi ng malaking?
I don't have any comments regarding that at this point.
Sunod-sunod po yung pagyanig sa atin. Sunod-sunod po yung pagyanig, yung mga earthquakes. Ano po ang naging direktiba ng Pangulo bago po siya lumisan at
Of course, ang ano niya is, everybody, to be watchful, to take care, and to listen especially to government announcements and to read government announcements, so that, especially for warnings, early warnings regarding the matter, to prevent undue disasters and death due to disaster. Yes, sir.
Sir, kahapon po may sinabi po si President Duterte. Ito po yung sinabi niya. We do not mean harm to China. We are friends. As a matter of fact, and maybe when we get rich, very rich, I can sell the land to you for inyo na. When the spectacle of a war is gone, nothing is dangerous in the Philippines. Sir, ano po yung nire-refer niyo dun sa I can sell the land? Ano po yun? Kasi I remember reading a report na President Duterte, pwede pong apparently he was referring to the islands. So,
Basically, it was a light-hearted way of saying that, we're friends. Basically, he was underlining that. And if you notice the context, it says when there's no more trouble, when we're rich enough. In a sense, that's really a thing that is in the far future. That will be the end result of our friendship and negotiations with China.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
after the President denied that there's division among the ranks of the cabinet, when the reports have been persistent,
Sir, I think we need to clarify. We need to be able to be in this matter. We need to slice thinly. First, as Sec. Piñol said, we have disagreements, but disagreements are not necessarily quarrels. And it just shows that there is healthy debate in the cabinet and that it's a healthy relationship. We can agree to disagree. So basically, it's that there's no quarrel. Yes, sir.
Sir, sa campaign po ng Presidente against illegal tax sa Pilipinas, aware po ba ang Presidente na mas mataas ang bilang ng mga Pilipino na sangkot sa illegal na droga dito? Ano po ang reaction niya kung alam po dito, sir?
Alamin po natin yan and we'll find out.
Ay, hindi ba po niya alam?
Ay, hindi ko po alam kung alam niya o hindi. Basta ang pagkakalam ko po, inuuna niya nasa Pilipinas. No? Pero kung sinasabi niyo na mas mataas ang percentage, then that's a matter that should be looked into. Thank you.
Sir, papangalanan ba ng Presidente
Ano
yung
po?
bagong ambassador dito sa Saudi Arabia? Kasi hanggang ngayon wala pa rin daw ambassador dito sa Saudi Arabia.
There is a consul general. There's a consul general. Let's wait on his actions.
Hindi ba ito medyo nakaka-apagto dun sa preparations sa state visit?
Naganito. Well, things are working out all right naman. Okay. But these things are really household matters. No? The president is very cautious about the people he puts in. Even so, he finds that how do you put it? Even cautious as he has already been, he still seems to find that some of them can be found wanting.
Sir, this is just a light question for the benefit of the people in Davao. How did the President react to the presence of Mayor Sara Duterte at the airport during the send-off ceremony?
He was very,
It's the first time for the Mayor to do so.
it was very heartwarming, in fact. I think he was. Being a father myself, I thought he was visibly touched that his daughter was there. And of course, he appreciated that the mayor of the city was actually there. The mayor herself showed much respect in the Filipino manner. She put his hand to her forehead, which shows great respect. It was a very touching moment. Yes, sir.
Sir, may mga concern ng mga Filipino community dito sa Saudi Arabia na bumakala nila, pag-meet nila kay President Duterte is magkakaroon ng parang forum, sir. Pero ang nangyari doon, parang pumunta lang sila doon para makinig. Wala mo ba chance na makausap sila ng Presidente?
I'm sure if they, if they channel, if they go approach, if they make these things clear, there may be a chance for that. But as far as I note, but heard, the local protocol is rather strict, and it has in fact sized down the actual meeting.
Kasi ito meron pong mga galing ng Jeddah and galing ng Alcobar na talagang pumunta rito para mamit.
Kung kilala po niya ang presidente natin, talagang buong araw siguro at buong gabi magkipagkita sa kanila. Kaya lang po talaga na kailangan sundan po natin yung protocol na local protocol po.
Pinagbabawal yung malakihan gathering.
Mukhang gano'n eh.
Sir, yung size down, ano yung target ninyo dapat sa palasyo? Ano yung gusto niyo sanang
Abay, kung gusto ng presidente, kung sila lahat, andyan sila lahat eh. Kaya lang, meron yata local limitation.
ano po, sir, yung limitation?
I'm not entirely sure, pero isa o 2,000 lang ata ang inaalam. So pagkakaalam ko lang po. Anything else? Kung wala na po, edi maraming salamat and we'd like to... Sino po ang tiga rito? Yes.
Details ako lang nila. After mo ng meeting with them, ano po ang mga activities pa ng president magkakaroon ng...
May mga meetups po sila sa crowd. Yung hierarchy yata yung meetups nila eh. So isa-isa po yata sila.
Magkakaroon ng state bank or state dinner.
Meron po yata silang official lunch. Yun ang pagkakaalam ko.
Sir, Sir, parang yung still busy dito. So parang meron din ba kasama kaya parang full military honors sa pagiging pangulo sa Royal Palace. Yung mga tinatawag na mga honors na kaakibat ng tawag ng still busy. Meron pa naman.
Ang pagkakaano po ba, iba lang din talaga pamaraan nila rito. Iba lang talaga pamaraan. So, pero pagkakaano po ito ay mataas na paggalang binibigay sa presidente.
Kaya mo ba sir walang joint statement tulad sa mga state visits sa atin? Walang joint statement?
But pagkakaalam ko pa iba yung pamaraan nila rito. Anything else?
Last na lang, sir.
Opo.
Iilan lang po yung mga world leaders na na-invite sa private residence ng KIP. Yung presidente po natin na-invite sa private residence. Any reaction?
Hindi naman to anecdote lang ito narinig ko, pero pagkakarinig ko ay, pagkakalam ko ay tuwan-tuwa yata mga liderato rito sa personalidad ng pagkatao at leadership ni President Duterte. At mataas yata ang paggalang nila sa kanya. As conveyed by the fact that naimbita na siya sa residensya ng mahal-hali nila.
Saan aspeto sir na talagang tuwa o manganganga ang...
Yung kanyang pagka-decisive yata, being a decisive president, yun. Yes.
Sir, meron po kayong kahit ano po, names po sana ng mga companies po nakasama po sa business delegation. Would you know any po?
Local?
Apo.
We can find out, we can supply that to you tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys? Okay na.